In my previous video, I made a real short but simple reintroduction of cloud gaming and molded definition, technicalities, and a first dive on the history of a growing segment of gaming industry in general. Now, it is time to see why Sony, while leaping front on cloud gaming with PS Now, could not capitalize and practically was left behind Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Amazon, with respectively Stadia, Game Pass Cloud, GeForce Now, and Luna, and with this, letting be absorbed by the PS Plus premium tier to do a cash out. Hello there, I am Jesus, and this was PS Now. In the previous reintroduction of cloud gaming video, I mentioned three names: OnLive, Gaikai, and PS Now. Everyone was a different thing on their own and finally converged to be a simple thing, the one to rule the all, so to speak, that is, and this probably would have been better named The Rise and Fall of PS Now. We already knew about OnLive, a service launched in June 2010, founded by Steve Perlman, who was pretty much ahead of many in the tech industry, including gaming, thanks to his vision of cloud gaming. Perlman is also known to have been part of the creation of what we knew as Apple's QuickTime and also Web TV, which ironically could have been a pre-YouTube if it wasn't mismanaged by Microsoft, but in the end, maybe he was too ahead. Let's recap. OnLive made use of a small game streaming microconsole and a special controller which supported on Windows and macOS via browser, Android tablet smartphones, NVIDIA original Shield TV, and more. OnLive offered games that were available for consoles at the time, including the original Borderlands and Darksiders games. These games ran with a similar visual quality to traditional systems, though the technology was still in its infancy and led to latency issues on certain games. On the other side of the coin, and Gaikai particularly, a big success was impressing Samsung executives and employees at their main office in South Korea, running a demo deployed from a server back in California almost seamless and no guarantee that latency will cooperate that particular day, and gaining great partnerships including Google, HP, Facebook, and others. Probably another highlight for Gaikai, but 2 years later, neither Gaikai and OnLive were having fun at all. 2012 was a year that cloud gaming was just way ahead of everybody. OnLive was practically not doing well, even reportedly doing 275,000 monthly active users, 150,000 weekly active users, and 50,000 daily active users, according to internal data obtained by Polygon at the time. On the other hand, Gaikai was not having the same momentum from 2010, although never specified how good were the good days and how bad were the bad days. It was the same situation of OnLive. They cannot continue on their own. It is general knowledge that OnLive did receive offers, particularly from Hewlett-Packard, and was seen as a salvation, but unfortunately HP was having an internal crisis of their own at the time. HP went to offer to buy OnLive and grant them a line of credit to continue business until the deal closes, but unfortunately HP didn't deliver, as the company quietly backed out, including not giving the line of credit which OnLive would have used to pay $15 million in debt. Elsewhere, Gaikai was offered an immediate buyout by Sony, and details remain tight-closed on how bad was Gaikai's situation to assist immediately being bought out, but it is always rumored that they were not in a better situation, and in between that time, Perlman left OnLive to privately buy OnLive assets with Gotti Lauder, managing director of the venture capital firm Lauder Partners, to found OL2, and was supposed to be a refresh start for OnLive, only to be bought by none other than Sony in 2015. But just with the purchase of Gaikai in 2012, it was more than enough for Sony to make plans to use their technology on PlayStation and didn't waste time to liquidate OnLive in just 4 months after the transaction closed. It is reportedly that Sony was more high on Gaikai assets rather than OnLive for what is known as PS Now, as the service entered in beta a year before OnLive and OL2 purchases, and was seen just a move to get the big player at the time on cloud gaming out of the way. I guess I should not stretch this video anymore with PS Now as we know the basics. PlayStation debuted this concept of cloud gaming with their own power behind the PlayStation Network, but instead of relying on anything that connected to the internet, you needed a special hardware for budget gamers or badly needed a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 console. In the future, I will dive directly on PS Now and what led to the absorption of the 2022s after PS Plus gained its subscription tiers. All that was bets of PS Now fallen on PS Plus member tier. With this, I want to know what's your take on this shortened story of the main two proposers of cloud gaming, and maybe you can tell me in the comments what would you have make difference to have the service active and independent. For now and for more content, please hit the subscribe, like, and notification buttons so you can be the first viewer of every new video published on YouTube, or follow me for more if you are seeing this on Theta TV and not missing anything out. Also, I am the news writer for the gaming social network called GGS. You can register for free as this is a community from gamers to gamers where gaming is all that matters and nothing else. Thanks a lot for watching. This was your host, The Jesus. Hang out with me on GGS, Twitter, Hover, and search for Jesus on Facebook Gaming. I'll see you in the next one.